And 22 degrees. Well, my prediction this morning, 24 degrees is not too bad, actually. Looking good. 17 degrees for the weatherman. Doesn't stand a chance. Never has today, really. Believe me, I think we're going to get to 24 too. It is Wednesday, middle of the week, May 25th. And today, believe me, very important day. So let me do this. And today, especially why it is a very special day, is it's not often that I get to meet other professional engineers in the game. Not only is this man an engineer, he's also a singer-songwriter and artist of his own right. And believe me, he has connections. We'll fill you in on that very, very shortly. But first of all, let me do this.
Another indie artist interview brought to you by Galaxy107fm in association with Rise Up TV, Big Record and Sony Music Worship.
That's right, you're right here at Galaxy 107 FM, and let me tell you how very, very proud we are to be with Rise Up TV, Big Records, and of course Sony Music, The Orchard, right here at Galaxy. It is an absolute pleasure. Today we're talking to Sonny King. Yes, you know the ads, you really do, and believe me, I'm going to get that one in there very shortly, but let's kick it off with The Wave, joined by Vanity Wyze. So how you feeling there, Sonny? You okay?
Feeling good, man. Feeling real good.
I'm a big fan of the team that you're supporting on top of your head there, my friend. I really am. I've been supporting the Bulls for years.
Yeah.
You go to many games?
Not many. I don't, actually.
Mate, I would love to take in a Bulls game. The last time I was in the States, I missed the game by a day.
Oh, man.
Yeah, unfortunately. You see, I was touring with another band at the time, and we were playing the night after they finished, but we didn't land until they were halfway through the game, you know what I mean? So.
Yeah, definitely.
Jan Paulson is joining us. Nice to have you on board, Jan. Sean Simpson as well. Darling, it has been a while. Nice to have you back, Sean.
We've got Franco on.
Franco, yes. Hello, brother man. It's nice to have you. Craig Devine is on there, and also Chris Andreas is joining us. Nice to have you guys on board. It really, really is, because today I'm talking to Sonny King. You're going to love this. You really are, because he's part of the Music for Love deal, and we know about this by now. But we have Franco on board with us right now as well, and we did a beautiful thing the other day, Franco and us, and a member of the, well, a few members of the Morgan family as well. That was absolutely splendid, and I thank Franco for taking part in that. I really do. Also, Lemoyne Alexander and Willie B. Saber. Now, Willie, I heard you had an absolute blinder of a show, you and the Dwayne Watson band the other night. Absolutely envious, I really, really am. Anyway, let's get down to it, because we need to get there. We really do. We've got, what, about a minute to go. Franco, absolute pleasure to have you on board, bro. Thank you for supporting Sonny, and, of course, for supporting Vanity and everything they do as well. Want to give a shout out to Thornell Jones Jr., good friend of ours, really, really is. And we'll show you the connection to that very shortly. Are you ready, Sonny?
You try
That's right, you're right here at Galaxy 107 FM. And speaking, Willie, about Dwayne Watson, I see he's joined us as well. Hello, brother man. Nice to have him on board as well. Sean Simpson gives us a thumbs up. Today we're talking to Sonny King, and you know, I am so very happy. Welcome to Galaxy, Sonny.
Yeah, thank you so much, man. We appreciate you having us on, man.
It is an absolute pleasure, my friend. It really is. And I've got to let you know that we've been running your voice now for a little while. Of course, promoting the Music for Love. And Franco is very aware of that as well. He is. And we're going to talk about that very shortly. But I've got to let you know, Sonny, as an engineer, you see, I don't listen to music like a fan. I'm sure you don't either, actually. Do you get the habit of wanting to break it down and find out how they've done it?
Absolutely. That's like my favorite thing to do.
Yep, mine too. Believe me, it seems to be habitual. It really does. Now, I've worked in some of the best recording studios, not only here in New Zealand, but around the world, literally. And I've worked with some of the biggest names in the music industry around the world. I've toured with some of the biggest as well. And, when I heard the Music for Love, and when Franco says, you know, Sonny did this, he did the engineering and everything on this, I needed to know more. I really did. And henceforth, we had a little bit of music passed to us. It was bestowed upon us. And of course, the wave, which we've opened up the show with. Sonny, this was with Vanity Wyze. Now, we were supposed to not only have you, but Vanity with us. Unfortunately, a little something's happened there. To which we would love to be able to catch up with him in the near future and do this again. Really would. Now, he's coming out of Greensboro, North Carolina, and I think you're in North Carolina as well, aren't you?
I am. I'm right outside of Greensboro, about 5 minutes.
Okay, well, believe me, and I'm going to be honest with you, we spend a lot of time in North Carolina. There is so much talent in your area. Absolutely. It's incredible. We met a guy, his name is Terry Van Cannon. Now, this guy, literally, he's an absolute master of the slide steel guitar, you know what I mean? And he just opened up the doors for us over there, literally, to all of the absolute artists. And we've done everything from religious groups all the way through blues to R&B, you name it. He's opened up the doors for us. And he's been a wealth of knowledge. And today, coming back to North Carolina, would you believe, after you, we're actually going to be catching up with a young lady by the name of Ali Randolph, coming right out of North Carolina as well. So, it would be remiss of us if we didn't spend a lot of time discussing music and artists in North Carolina. Now, Sonny, I'm very interested in this, really am. But I want to talk about Lizzo, literally. But before we do that, I want to get the skinny on the wave. Tell me a little bit about this, because believe me, when we've been playing it, and we've been getting a lot of requests for it, we've had 1,791 requests for this particular track so far, and it's climbing.
Yeah.
Give me the skinny on this. Let everybody know the backstory of the wave.
Definitely, man. Me and Vanity, we have great chemistry when we get in the studio. We had some ideas. We kind of sat down and chopped it up to see what kind of music we wanted to put on the album. The Wave was actually one of the last songs that came on the album. Probably, it might have been the last song we actually made. We wanted something for the summer, something fun. And it's actually an answer back to the song I did with Christina called Let Me Drive the Boat. So it's kind of a play on words there. You might hear me say it a little bit in the chorus song, in the chorus of the song. And Vanity was actually on Let Me Drive. And so we kind of wanted to play back and forth on that feel for the summertime.
Well, you know something? It seems to be making a connection, literally, with our audio. We don't call them our fans, we call them our audio audience. We've gone past Army. Literally, we are now calling them the noise, because it's just growing. Really.
Like that.
Believe me, when I go on stage, when I'm introducing bands or something, the first thing I say is, where's my noise at? And it just lifts the roof off, you know what I mean? So believe me. And we love our fans. We love our noise. We really do. And they're all part of the Galaxy family. Now, I have a young lady. She's coming out of London, Toronto, not London, England, London, Toronto. She's asking, As a fan, Sonny, how do we get hold of you? Are you on Facebook? Are you on Twitter? Are you on Instagram? Are you a talker? But more importantly, Sonny, do you respond?
Definitely, I try my best to respond to people. I'm on Facebook, Sonny King. I'm on Instagram. I got a company called Music by King Incorporated. So anywhere that, Twitter, all of that is Music by King Inc. or Sonny King. You can find me there.
Now, Sonny, I want to talk to you very much about your business. I really, really do. But I was absolutely fascinated when I saw the name Lizzo here. Now, I did mention I was going to talk about Lizzo. This is the same Lizzo, about damn time Lizzo?
Yes, sir. That's her, yes.
Seriously?
Absolutely, absolutely.
Can you set me up an interview?
Now I can't do that. I wish I could. No, it's an absolute blessing. I've been doing TV and film for a long time, producing music for like reality shows and film. And I got this opportunity for one of the songs off of Baby's album called Stay Down. And Lizzo has a new TV show, new series out. It's called Lizzo's Watch Out for the Big Girl. So she's looking for amazing dancers and performers. And she's really just shedding a light on a whole different community, giving women a chance to be successful. And one of our songs got to play in her show. And it was actually in a great part of the show. It was on the episode 2. And the whole series is out now exclusively on Amazon.
I respect that. And Lizzo, I love Lizzo's music anyway. I play it every day, literally. But to know that little bit of information right there, that gives me far more respect for Lizzo. And also, congratulations. That's awesome. It really, really is. Now, I got to play this. I really do. Let me do this.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Sonny King. You're now rocking with galaxy107fm, live in New Zealand with DJ Grant and Barbara. We appreciate you guys. Be sure to get that new Music for Love album, Volume 1. It's on all digital platforms, featuring 29 artists from across the world.
Galaxy FM.
And I see you wearing the shirt.
Yes, always represent music bands.
Absolutely. You're going to have to give me some of those bands in a shirt, really, because, today I'm actually wearing the Slots, good friends of ours, the Nickel Slots, and I got to let you know, Sonny, people actually take notice of who I'm wearing. Before you know it, they're on the interwebby thing. They're finding out while they're watching the interview who I'm wearing and everything like that. I think it would be very, very nice to be able to have a shirt, to be able to promote a little bit more about the good charity that is the Music for Love. And I want to get involved with this, but first of all, what did you think of the ad?
I thought it was awesome.
Nice. Nice. Well, I got to be honest with you, it is Barbara's favourite ad. She loves it. I think it's because you mentioned her name.
Okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
I really do. But believe me, it is generating a lot of interest. Believe me, I speak to a lot of people about it, literally. We did need to put a little bit of something with it, an attention grabber, and of course we put our stinger at the back. And we also used, of course, coming up the Music for Love album, the music underlay. So I think production have done okay. I really, really do, to be very honest with you.
Great job.
And I got to thank you for the vocals. I really, really do, because as soon as our guys in production heard that, they went, we need to do something. And I went, absolutely, go wild. That's what they came up with. I sent it to Franco. I don't think Franco even said anything about it, to be honest. But we are trying as very, very hard as we can to be able to promote the album and get people interested in all that sort of stuff, because it is for a very, very good cause. And, well, at the same time, Franco's such a wonderful man. He really is. And we want to get...
Great guy.
Absolutely. What a great humanitarian Franco is. So, believe me, we want to get behind it as much as possible.
Definitely.
Having said that, how did you meet Franco?
I met Franco, I think it's been almost 4 years now. I was working at a studio in Greensboro. He brought his son by. They were looking for a specific track. I produced the track for him, and then he was like, Sonny, you should rap on the track for me. I didn't even know he knew how to rap, right? So, done a track for him. We shot a video, and we've been working together ever since.
You know, I got to be honest with you. I love Franco. I really, really do. And it's always fun watching him, especially I follow him on Facebook and places like that. You know what I mean? And I'm seeing a check for 122,000 euros the other day.
Yes.
That's going to buy a lot of ice cream. Really is. It really is. Now, Sonny, I better move on. I'm being told by production to move on a little bit. And I want to talk about Stay Down. We're releasing this one for you this morning. And believe me, I'll let you know how many countries are involved very, very shortly. I see production are working frantically on the computers right now. So joining Sonny King here is Vanity Wyze. Now, before we kick this off, tell me a little bit about Vanity. Now, I know he's from North Carolina. Now, at the age of 5, he moved to New Jersey there for a little while, and then he moved back. He's been up and down the, itchy feet sometimes, but that helps in your lyrical and musical careers. It really does. If you're taking notes and everything, you're writing songs, aren't you? You really are. So believe me, it was only natural that Vanity would be an entertainer. Tell me a little bit about him. What's he like?
Oh, definitely, man. Great guy. Vanity, I think the special thing about him is the fact that he was in New Jersey and came back to North Carolina. Here in the South, we got a little twang to our voice, a little sound. And then, up north, they have a little different bit of a different accent. So I think that mix gave him a unique sound. Just a beast in the studio. I can give him a track, any kind of music. He will send it back within an hour, maybe less. And I'm like, Vanity, you already finished? So we just kept working. We made a lot of songs. I've known him probably about the same amount of time I've known Franco. Met him at the studio. Meet a lot of great artists through there. And he was just working really hard. And I saw something special in him. I saw a work ethic that a lot of artists don't have. A lot of artists want to make it in the business, but they don't want to work hard at it. And he had that get up and go attitude.
Absolutely brilliant, my friend. It really, really is. I want to talk about your business right after this, but right now, here at Galaxy 107 FM is the man himself, yes, Sonny King, and of course joined by Vanity Wyze and we're releasing it right now, Stay Down.
Stay down till I came up, way up, way up. Been down, but I'm on my way up.
How you feeling, bro?
Good, man, good.
Nice, nice. Peter Hoffman is joining us. Nice to have you on board, Peter. And what do we got here? Oh, I see. So far this morning we have 1,189 cities tuned in.
Wow.
And 178 countries.
Awesome, man. You guys are killing it.
Very, very cool. You're a superstar, bro.
Appreciate you, man.
Believe me, we absolutely love your work. Now, I've got to be honest with you, it's not easy getting an interview. It really isn't. Doesn't matter if you know Franco or even Thornell Jones Jr. or anything like that, it's got to go through a process.
It helps.
Barbara takes it, because we've only got a certain amount of time in a week to be able to do these interviews. She
I
takes
tell
it to
them what to
production. Yeah, you do. Production and Barbara argue. They whittle it down. They put it in front of a board. Any given board meeting could be 8 to 12 people, and then they have to whittle it down again so that we can fit enough interviews in a week without thrashing the hell out of me. It has been known to happen, and then it comes to me on a USB kind of device that I play Bluetooth on my car stereo.
Okay.
Now, Sonny, I've got to let you know, there's two reasons why I do this. The first reason is when I go driving and I'm listening and I've got a kick-ass stereo in my car, nobody else can influence me on whether or not I want to do the interview. It's all based on the music. I get no information. Nobody tells me the title or the artist or anything. It's just the music. And I make up my mind whether we want to do it from that. The other reason, Sonny, is nobody else wants to drive with me.
Uh-oh.
It's true. It's quite true. Barbara's son is a former New Zealand car racing champion. Her grandson is a former car racing champion. She won't drive with me. run this down for you because this is damned interesting. It really, really is. Member of Recording Academy, Grammys, composer, music producer, sound director at Music by King Inc., and artist director, head of A&R at Music for Love. Sonny, what don't you do?
Oh, man. I just try to be as active as I can in the music community, man.
You know, believe me, we don't want you burning out, I've got to be honest with you, but it sounds a very, very eventful life
Yes.
right now. And what I'm trying to get to is, are you looking at releasing any new music in the near future? Are you writing more? Are you recording more?
Absolutely. Tina, y'all interviewed her, I think, a few months ago. Her album is dropping this weekend on Friday. The new album, Beautiful Disaster, is coming out. We're working on a couple of new projects with Vanity, and we got some more TV stuff coming out, man. So we're definitely working. And also Franco's son, Rock Flowers, his album's coming out real soon. Got a few more projects coming, man.
Well, I'm kind of hoping right now, I'm getting really, watering of the mouth right now, is, would you send some to us? Can we do some interviews? Will you come back again as well?
Absolutely. I got a great gospel artist I work with here in North Carolina, Alicia Moore. Her album is coming out tomorrow, so we'd love to send you some of that, man. She's amazing, man. I'm actually on that album. I produced the whole album. Donnell Isaac from this area, a soul singer. His album was released earlier. We got some great projects coming.
Well, that really excites me. It really, really does. So if you can pass some of that on to Barbara, and let's collaborate. Let's get something going. But there is something I do want to ask you, and believe me, I know Franco wants to do this, is he wants to come down here to the Antipodes, down to Aotearoa, New Zealand, and do a couple of shows. Would you be interested in joining him?
Of course. Always ready to go.
Absolutely, and of course we would love Vanity to be on board as well. Let's do some shows down here. Let's get some Kiwi artists on stage with you as well, if you know what I mean, and curtain raisers, all that sort of stuff. But believe me, I would absolutely be honoured not only to meet you, but to work with you, do some shows up and down the countryside, and at the same time show you a little bit about our humble country, you know what I mean?
It would be a pleasure, man. It would be a pleasure.
Well, believe me. Only one thing I can say to that, though, I got to be honest. Back of your mind, bail money.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah, if you're going to hang out with me, you might need a bit.
Okay.
In the meantime, my brain, we are going to have to move on very, very quickly, but please don't go anywhere just yet because Barbara's got a few things that we do after this. In the meantime, let me do this.
Another indie artist interview brought to you by Galaxy107fm in association with Rise Up TV, Big Record and Sony Music Orchard. Another indie artist interview brought to you by Galaxy107fm in association with Rise Up TV.
Oh, come on, you guys are joking.